Too sweet to be sour. It is the hour power. Logan Matheson's real estate hour. How y'all doing? Just in the basement. It is Friday. Doing a cold intake return. You know, doing duct lines. The plumber came over. We got a gas. Got the gas meter hooked up. Got the furnace running. But the main thing why I wanted to do this video is I went to your favorite politician's big talk last night at the U of R. It was a town hall meeting. There's about like 1,700 people, and it was quite crazy. So got in there, me and my brother P Money. Good shout out to him. He's the political nerd, knows so much about what's going on. Me, I'm just the dumb carpenter, the dumb bricklayer. I'm just here to entertain you guys. I'm like the court jester. Anywho, so we go there. First of all, we got there early. We got there at 5. We parked, waited in line for about, I think it was 45 minutes. Got in there. We were about an hour early, and everyone's just hanging out. And the demographics were quite interesting. I'm just seeing how much time, because I only got 7 minutes. The demographics were quite interesting. Mainly international students, students obviously, it's at the U of R, it's a safe place. Obviously left-leaning, center left at the U of R, of course. Well, it can probably be more left if you went to UCLA or UC Berkeley. But anyways, so the demographics were skewed to be liberal, of course. The workers, like the people like me, they're probably, I would say 30% of the audience, so it was quite small representing the city. But so back to the story. I'm just seeing how much time we got. So yeah, we got there early, and I was situated right behind all the cameras. So where Justin Trudeau was speaking, he was pretty much speaking at me, and me and Parker were 6 rows back. But so we sit down, we're hanging out, and then CTV comes. And I don't know why they come up to me and my brother. We're just like hanging out in the chairs. Maybe I look friendly. Maybe I have a friendly face. Who knows? So they come up to me, and this reporter's like, you know, do you want to say why you're here or what questions you were going to ask? And so I sit up, and I just got off work. Like, I was tired. I'm in this basement. We don't have heat. Well, finally we got heat. I haven't put the furnace on, but you know, I'm freezing. It's minus like 30 in here. My water's freezing. I pick up P Money, my brother. P Money, we call him that. He was a good shooter back in the day with basketball. Pick him up, head there. So I'm kind of cold, you know, I'm tired, blah, blah, blah. So it was kind of like a warm-up interview. I'm just seeing what the time is. It was kind of like a warm-up interview. And so I got in front of the reporter, and she's like, okay, well, this is going to be live, blah, blah, blah. And the camera started rolling. Oh, and before the camera started rolling, I said, do I have to be politically correct? And she said, no. So anyways, the camera started rolling, and like, it was bright. The lights were hitting me, and it was kind of like my warm-up interview. And I said, well, you know, the big issue that I have with Justin Trudeau is he says he's a feminist, supports women's rights. He says he supports the gay and lesbian community, which I have members of my family in that community. But on the other hand, he seems sympathetic to Islam. And I know we're a tolerant country, and you know, we're very diverse, but how can you be a feminist, as he describes himself, and then how can you be in mosques praying? I don't know if that's propaganda. I've just seen him cross-legged. So how can you be I mean, is this like typical for a politician? And do they go around? At least Donald Trump, you know where it comes from. So I did say, I think I said Sharia, and my brother was about 10 feet away. I sit down, he's like, dude, I can't believe you said Sharia. And I'm like, I'm not going to hold back, man. I don't give a shit. And so I wonder what you guys think. It was quite controversial, but anything that has substance and is significant is going to offend some people. But you know, I think with Brexit, with Brazil, with the United States, immigration is a very hot topic, and it must be in the top 1 or 2 things that is swinging people becoming conservative or Republican. Like I said, look at how look what's happening in Spain right now. Look at Italy. Look at Brexit. Donald Trump got voted in on immigration. I mean, the economy, obviously, he's a business guy. And then I got a couple more interviews, and CTV, I talked for like 10 minutes, and I went back and forth about immigration, what's going down down south, about the Canadians were abducted in the Philippines 2 years ago, and that they were beheaded, and then giving them $10.4 million to Omar Khadr. I went back and forth. I was funny too. And then so that was CTV. They didn't air it. And then a local newspaper came up to me for some magazine, and I gave about a 10-minute interview. It was crazy. I got 3 interviews. So obviously, I don't think they're going to bring, you know, CTV is probably a bit more, not as risque. Same with Global. So you're not going to see this beautiful face, or you weren't going to see this beautiful face on the news yesterday. But some local paper, you know, is going to have my my rant. But yeah, so and there's some interesting questions brought up. But again, the crowd wasn't representative of the workers, of the people here. So I went on YouTube and I looked at all the comments, and I would say 95% of the people didn't support Trudeau. So again, it would be different if it was at a steel mill or downtown, and I told that to the Global Reporter. It would be a totally different outcome. But he picked somewhere safe, a liberal institution at the University of Regina. So most of the people couldn't even vote. Most of the people in that crowd are international students, can't even vote. So yeah, it was quite interesting. So go on YouTube.